Hello guys, my wonderful people, my wonderful family. God bless you for your support. I really appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Today, I have a little advice for every one of us, especially man, husband, wife, a fiancé, girlfriend, mothers. Oh, some of us need this advice. May God bless you all for all your support. I really appreciate. Thank you all. God bless you all. Today, I want to talk about tolerance. I've talked about it before. I continue to talk about it because these days, you see what is going on in this world now. These days, people always want people to tolerate them. They want people to tolerate them. They want people to continue taking their bullshit or their shit or whatever they are doing. So I want to advise those people that people are tolerating. This is my advice for you. You have a mother that is tolerating you all the time. Your mother is complaining about your attitude, about your character, about your behavior. Your mother will be tolerating you. Sister, brother, your mother is a human being that it get where it will tolerate you. It will not be able to contain it again because it be like say some people forget about the meaning of tolerance. It's just about accepting people the way they are. It's just about a feelings. The feeling of that thing, it can be quenched. The feeling of that tolerance, it can be quenched. There are some men out there. You have a wonderful wife. You have a beautiful wife. You have a wife that respects you. Tolerance is a part of value in life. It's a part of respect in life. You have this woman that is tolerating all your dishing, all your misbehavior, all your nonsense, all your disrespect over this woman, and is tolerating you, brother, daddy Gio. It is time you start using your tongue to calculate your teeth, because it get where it go contain reach. It get where a stomach go reach. It no go fit tolerate you again. And if it turn back at you, oh my word, you can run, you can hide. That will be the result at that time. Also with you. You have a friend, you people are friends. You have a friend that always tolerates your nonsense, always swallow it. You that is dishing that nonsense to your friend all the time, every seconds, every occasion, you dish nonsense to your friend. She tolerates you or he is tolerating you. You think he's a fool, brother. It is the time now. It is hard time now. You should start thinking that your friend is not a fool, because he chooses to tolerate you. It doesn't make him or her a fool. You have to use your tongue to calculate your teeth, because time is coming very soon. Your friend will no longer tolerate you. Also with a wife, also with a husband that be tolerating his wife. Any small thing you insult this man, any small thing you ride on this man, any small thing you bullshit him anyhow, you reduce your husband to the extent that he's just like a rag in your front. He's taking all your shit all the time. He take it, he enjoy, patience, tolerance. He's sacrificing all these things for you, just for you to understand. But you are not getting it, you are not understanding. I beg you, sister, wife, it is time now you should understand your husband. Because at the time that man turns his back at you, you are a total goner. Nothing will bring that man back to you again. That is why some people that love giving excuse, some people that love covering their bad behavior or their attitude, wrongdoings, with Bible. How many times did God say we should tolerate each other? How many times did God say we should forgive each other? Really? Brothers and sisters, mommy, daddy, let me tell you, human beings are not Jesus Christ. So that is one thing you all should remember. Jesus Christ is totally righteous and different from all human beings. Human beings have what we call this flesh that they carry, that e get where e go tolerate you reach, brothers and sisters. It will shrink away, and the person will turn to another thing that you don't even pray for and you don't even expect. I am begging every one of you out there, some of you, it is time you change your way. It is time you start having respect for that woman that is tolerating your nonsense. Don't think she's there, it's my own, nothing dey happen. Guys, something dey happen. Belle dey full. They say throw away matter, no bush where they throw away matter put. Now inside belle all day. Belle dey full. When your cup go full, that woman that is very humble, that has never disobeyed you, that have never disrespected you, it will turn to lion, and you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. That is will be the result, as I said before. You that is a wife, that your husband is tolerating, you flirt around, you do different things, you lie, you are good in lying. You dey show your husband pepper, wonder. Please, sister, wifey, it is time you use your tongue to calculate your teeth. When your husband will fed up, you will run, but you can't hide. Auntie, uncle, anybody that is in relationship, that your mother that is tolerating you, every day the name say is a mother. It is time you change from that bad character. It is time you change. Somebody that is tolerating you, somebody that is taking your bullshit is a human being. Remember, let's go there. Is a human being. It's not Jesus. Nobody can be like Jesus. We should not fool ourselves. How many times we should forgive each other? We have to love one another. We have to tolerate each other. Please, be careful these days. Be careful this time around. Many people are running out of patience. You have to be very careful. And retain and sit yourself down. This thing that you are dishing to your wife, to your beautiful wife, if you dish it to me, can I take it as a husband? It's time you start thinking that point. And husband, the wife, husband that is tolerating you 24 hours, he close her eyes like this, like say he's not seeing all your wrongdoings. Wife, it is time you start thinking, if this man dish what you are dishing to him, if he dish it to you, can you take it? It is time you start thinking in that point. I beg you all. Let's see. He said, to tolerate sin in any form is dangerous, because there are some tolerance you are leading that person to early grave, and you will kill that person in future. There are some tolerance that is a sin that we don't need to tolerate. We don't need to tolerate violence. A man is beating you every day. You don't need to stay there. That is a sin, and it will kill you. You will die. That will be the end of you. He said, there is always a down progression to sin. Murder is rooted in anger. Anger can lead to resentment, which can grow into bitterness, then hatred, which finally can lead to murder. Tolerance is willingness to accept feelings, habits, or beliefs that are different from your own. You see, when you are tolerating person, you have that feeling, say, this man, I love him, or this woman, I love him, I love my mother. So anything you do, you will be tolerating. There are some mothers, they are the one pushing their children to problem. They are the one pushing their children to different trouble in life that will take their life. Because again, when your son, your daughter will tolerate you, he will not be able to tolerate again. It's like you pursue a goat to the wall, and you will not believe, say, God that you can beat anyhow, you can flog anyhow. If the goat turn back at you, oh my word, don't try to experience it. You will run scatter. You won't believe that it's goat that is pursuing you. Goat is very calm animal. If he turn back at you to pursue you, You will run, you can't hide. You will regret of misbehaving with goats. So that is how human being is. You get where you will push your mommy, push your daddy, push your wife, push your friend, push your husband. He will no longer bear it and tolerate that bullshit. He will fight back at you. Anything that want to happen, it will happen. That is what will lead to death, and which is not any of our portion. That is why you need to start thinking and stop that thing that you are dishing to that woman, to your mother, to your children, to your husband, to your friend. You have to stop it. To your brothers and sisters, you have to stop it and be a changed person in life. He also said, tolerance is the ability to accept, experience, or serving something pleasant, something that is not pleasant to you. You will tolerate it. Thinking your partner or your mother or your father, they will understand that you are just tolerating this thing. It's not that it's pleasant to you. That is why you need to put a stop to it. Don't dish shit for people and expecting people to continue swallowing that your shit. All the time you dish it out anyhow. Your husband will pamper you, will pretend that nothing happened. Your wife will pamper you, will pretend that nothing happened. Your friend, your mother, your children, they will pamper you as if something is happening. You are turning it to a bitterness. You are sowing bitterness into down their heart. At the time they turn back, oh my word, you won't expect it. They can kill you. That is what this thing is telling us. It can take them, it can provoke them to anger, to bitterness, to hatred. A person that was tolerating before, that is very sweet and calm before, if he turn back at you, oh my word, it will lead to killing, it will lead to murder. Let's go to the book of Revelation chapter 2, verse 20, and see what Bible say about this tolerance, the one that is not good. It said that we should not tolerate laziness, we should not tolerate selfishness, and we should not tolerate group tongues. We should not tolerate pride. So let's go to Revelation chapter 2, verse 20. It said, nevertheless, I have this against you. You tolerate that woman, Jezebel, who called herself a prophet. By her teaching, she misled my servant into sexual immorality and the eating of food sacrificed to idols. You see, what does this thing mean? It means you that is dishing nonsense to people, you that always want people to tolerate you, that always want people to accept all your doings, all your wrongdoings, all your nonsense. You want them not to talk, not to be provoked. Hey, you want them to shut up. You want to take control all over them. Brother, sister, this Bible is telling you that that person that is tolerating you, it is time for the person to wake up and challenge you, because you are dwelling in a saying that you need to come out from it. This is what this Bible is telling us now, that there are things that we don't need to tolerate. Your husband is doing wrong thing. You have covered for him a lot. This is the time for you to stand up and tell your husband that what you are doing to some people or to me or whosoever it may be, that is wrong. Tell your wife, tell your mother, tell your children, tell your auntie, your brothers and sisters. This is the time for you to get up and speak what is in your mind out before it leads to a very bitterness and anger and hatred and lead to murdering person. I don't want you to kill. I don't want you to have a bloodshed in your hand. So I'm begging you. So you say it and your heart will be free. You don't need to keep anything in your mind. Say it to that person that is dishing that nonsense to you all the time. Say it to that person that you have been tolerating. Mommy, speak to your children. Brothers and sisters, speak to your sister, speak to your friend, speak to your husband, speak to your wife. What you have been taking from her, that enough is enough, that you can't take it anymore, before it will lead in killing somebody, before it will lead your hand to shed blood, and which I don't pray for any one of you to fall into sharing blood or murdering your wife or your husband or killing your brother, your sister, or killing your children or killing your mother or your father. So it's better you speak it out. Please, I beg you all. May God Almighty bless you and give you the wisdom and the strength to tolerate and to understand how you should not tolerate anything from anybody, especially anything that leads to sin. As I say, laziness, pride, selfishness, those things, we cannot tolerate it. Please, anything that leads to sin, or the name is husband, wife, children, or whosoever it may is in your life, you don't need to tolerate it. God bless you all. I love you all. See you guys. Bye.